It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey there, good morning to you on Thursday. We are closer to the Super Bowl than we have been before. So let's do some news, and we'll get to Friday maybe.
Okay. A man from Springfield is accused of sending threats to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents. The 51-year-old is charged in federal court with sending emails and calling ICE offices in Pennsylvania and California, calling agents, quote, the enemy who needs to be eliminated, saying agents need to be shot in the head, and talking about assassinating President Trump. He is currently the man being held in the Greene County jail.
Wow. Some maintenance workers walked the picket line at the gates of Fort Leonard Wood. Members of IBEW Local 453 want pay increases. About 90% of the 150 members rejected a deal last month. The Army said the strike may have an impact on some non-emergency preventive maintenance at Fort Leonard Wood. So there is that. And the unemployment rate in the Springfield area dropped in the month of December. It was 2.7% in December. That is down from 2.9% in November. The area included in Springfield's number is Greene County, Christian County, Webster, Polk, and Dallas counties. For the statewide, Missouri's unemployment rate, just so you know, also dropped to 3.2% in December. That was down from 3.3% in November.
All right, headed in the right direction. Springfield City Utilities can now text customers to let them know about major issues like water main breaks, which we had fairly recently, or widespread power outages. Some customers already have gotten a text from CU. It's not a scam. They now have that ability to let you know what's going on. If you didn't get a text, you can update your information on their list. If you're a customer, go to City Utilities website and look under the My Account feature. It's official. President Trump signed an executive order that bans biological males from competing in female sports. It also includes an order declaring that the U.S. will only recognize a person's gender assigned at birth. The mandates require immediate enforcement for schools and athletic associations. The White House says the NCAA must comply, and if universities don't, schools would lose federal funding and face legal action. For its part, the NCAA said last night that they feel like this sets a clear national standard and that they will get everything in order and comply in the coming days. Mexican restaurant Los Cabos has been sitting vacant for a couple years. It's on National and Highway 60 right there. When it closed, the plan was initially to build several story tall office building, but that was scratched not too long ago. And now that prime spot is becoming Arlo Bank. The new bank will go in soon. Demolition starts on the former Mexican food restaurant to make way for Arlo. Construction of the bank should be wrapped up by the end of this year.
We loved that restaurant too, didn't we? We loved to go there. It was good.
I know. I really like the food. I was actually
location.
surprised that it went out of business because it seemed to me
It didn't.
busy enough.
The landlord
But,
sold out from underneath them and told them they had to leave.
Oh,
Remember? That's how that happened. Yeah, they seemed to be doing well. And that's a good location for, I guess, anything, a bank, but it seemed like a good location for a restaurant. But there's also that Italian place that was right across
Zio's.
National. Yeah, Zio's that's still sitting
there.
there.
I saw the sign for Zio's yesterday, actually, while I was driving, and thought about, oh yeah, that used to be there.
Well, it's still a vacant building on a pretty good lot. You cut down the trees along the highway, you can even see it from 60 there. So I'm surprised.
Right.
I'm surprised that nothing has
gone
in there. Or I heard there may be some problems with that building that they may need to knock it down and start over. But I don't know. It seems like a good location though. All right. You have talking about the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. You've heard the term three-peat before, because certainly the Chiefs are trying to three-peat this weekend by winning their third straight championship, which would be unbelievable. But do you know who gets paid each time that term is used on like TV or sweatshirts and stuff?
I actually
Well,
do. So you tell them.
Did you know it before?
I learned it yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay. All right. So I'm a day late. But other people may not know. It's former Los Angeles Lakers coach, current NBA executive, Pat Riley. You know Pat Riley, slick back hair in the 80s. He was with the Lakers.
I do. Yeah.
Those were good times in basketball. He trademarked that term back in the late 80s, I think 88 or 89, when the Lakers, it must have been 89, when the Lakers were trying unsuccessfully to win back-to-back-to-back NBA championships. So, of course, he's rooting for the Chiefs this weekend.
Yeah.
He will get paid if they win. And I looked up the term on Wikipedia, and this interested me. I'll pass it along to you because I found out that the earliest published use of the term was back in 1989 in the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. A high school senior from the Illinois side of St. Louis, across the river, where I'm from, wrote that the Lincoln Tigers were wanting to three-peat. Lincoln Tigers being the East St. Louis Lincoln Tigers. And I was in high school at that time, and our conference had East St. Louis in it. Lincoln was another big high school that we would play in basketball often. They were very, very good for the years I was in high school. They went on to actually win and to get a three-peat championship in the state of Illinois against Chicago schools, which is not an easy thing to do. But trivia question, do you know which well-known current Springfieldian, hasn't always been a Springfieldian, but he is, again, a current Springfieldian, was a player on that East St. Louis Lincoln team that three-peated in Illinois?
I got nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I mean, I don't have any base of knowledge to pull from. So it's not even like I forgot. Like, I don't know.
All right. People need to get to work, so I'm going to tell you. It's Missouri State basketball coach, Conzo Martin.
Well, how about that?
Yes, that's true. He was an all-state.
I should have guessed that because I know his name. And I think you told me a long time ago that
I've told you about him before. Yeah. He was in, he played against my high school a couple of times, beat my high school. But a couple of years during that stretch, Collinsville was able to beat East St. Louis Lincoln, which was crazy because they won a state championship 3 years in a row. Conzo was all-state, and the year prior to, I think we're the same age, Conzo and my senior year, LaFonso Ellis was also on the team. He was an All-American, ended up going to Notre Dame and playing in the NBA. So the talent at East St. Louis Lincoln was insane. It was fun to watch basketball during those years, and I was shocked that the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, referring to the Lincoln Tigers, was the first place that three-peat was ever published.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
The more you know, folks.
The more you know. Now you know. You can get on with your Thursday.
Okay. Finally, we want to remind you of our contest happening right now at aroundtheozarks.com. Just click on contest, and there you will see a jar of conversation hearts for your sweetheart for Valentine's Day, which is upcoming. We will announce the winner on February 10th. Just go to the website, type in your name and how many hearts you think are in that jar. I'm going to show you a quick picture. This is my friend Grace. She's holding it up so you can get a good look at it. And then this is it by her hand, because everything is in better proportion when you see it next to somebody's hand, kind of like you're looking at a ball of hail, from a storm. Got to see how big it is. There you go. There is the heart jar. Let us know how many hearts you think, and the closest number to the real number will win a pretty nice prize. You will get a $150 gift certificate from the Flower Merchant and $75 to Civil Kitchen, perfectly in time for Valentine's Day. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure you enter to win.
Yes, let's do that. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Yep.
Bye.